Alright guys, we just pulled up to TX2K. We are going to unload the trailer and first round of testing, I guess, tonight. So not a real busy day, but we're going to show you around TX2K, see all the cars, see all the people, and hopefully make some fast rips in both Novas. So here we go. Daily driver methanol car. See how well she starts. Take one. Looks like she rode the trip pretty well, guys.
Not scratching, it didn't move.
It's a plus. Big plus.
That's a big win for the boys.
Stanley made it safe. Last minute build, huh?
Yeah, nothing like finishing in the pits, dude.
When else would you finish it, dude?
I'll nail the trailer at the gate waiting to get in.
So you're sealing up the hood so it doesn't blow off
Yeah.
at 195 mile an hour.
Exactly.
How you feeling this morning, dude? Bunkmate. It is a little chilly.
We got the bacon and sausage going. Bagels on their nets.
We brought Chef Wordy with us.
Oh my goodness.
Dr.TuneEmAll.
It was like a mobile Waffle House.
That's what I'm talking about. It's way better.
The goal here is to not, I'm holding the carbon fiber with my hand, so not get a drill bit through my finger. Oh, there we go. That was a good one.
Slow and steady, dude.
Slow and steady. Dang car show out here, dude. Look at James cleaning the old Nova off. You gotta get your little plaque that says it's got 373 posi, 12 bolt. You know what I mean? Yeah, right there. Yep.
For sure. Once I get the chrome front bumper, dude, definitely get a placard.
Getting a placard. 383 stroker.
Yeah, 383 stroker.
Double hump.
Got my double hump heads. I got my welded posi, 12 bolt. My 411 gears back there. Real whole shot queen.
She is.
So hop a Coke can in the parking lot, don't tempt me.
Put a $20 bill on the dash. You ain't got a chance of stealing it from me.
You ain't touching it if I hit the gas pedal.
Alright guys, so we saw the test pass in the last video. The front end kind of hiked up. It was because we didn't have our travel limiter set. We had everything else done. I forgot to drop those back down. So now it should limit how much the wheels drop down, and that'll keep it from wheeling. And then we also drove to the right. So if you watched my anti-roll bar video, it was driving to the right. So we're gonna use the link on this side and extend it to make it a little bit longer. Because just like a table that would lean to the one corner, to make it not lean, it's leaning and then driving. So to make it not lean and drive, we're going to extend that, and it's going to preload the suspension just enough to keep it going straight down the track. So this next pass should be perfect, and it'll be a good representative starting pass for us. I'm going to guess it's going to be in the 720 somewhere range if I had to be a betting man. And then we still have a baseline from there to go for the rest of the week. Round one's about to start, TuneEmAll. We'll have all kinds of data to look at.
All gonna go fast.
All gonna go fast. 699, 728, 650. No, I'm just kidding.
Not a wheelie.
Not a wheelie, that'd be a success.
Down the track, not a wheelie.
Fair enough. We'll see what she does.
720?
Yeah. I don't think Ruby is that spicy, but
No, it's not.
if you put the CO2 gate on there, or put the CO2 on the gate,
It's on the gate. It just doesn't have full dome setup. It's just a single
I think she'd got a 720 at some point in her life, but maybe
it's
just
more
time.
loose than it now than it's ever been. So
Good.
See what it goes on the back.
Good. Jarrett, what's Ruby gonna do this pass, dude?
Faster than that Nova.
I'll bet on that.
Throw it out there.
All right.
Bet on it.
I'll bet $10 on it.
Alright.
$10.
Lock it in, dude.
What do you bet? I know you got a problem here.
Probably.
You can't bet against your employer.
I bet James pulls the tire.
That's a safest bet.
There's a 100% chance he does a wheelie.
100% chance the tire won't come in. It's super soft. It's gonna snap up and then it's gonna come in.
I'm gonna get up with the lace of you guys and then pull off, watch your two runs, and then I'll hand my camera to the other guy.
There you go. Alright guys, made the first pass. It was a 730 at 188. It went faster to the 8th mile it's ever gone, 155. It was just a real soft tune-up. It went a 120 60 foot. It went 470 to the 8th, and then 730 at 188 to the quarter. So good starting point. The car felt a little bouncy and weird, and upon further inspection, we put it up on jacks, and I wanted to check and see if there was something bound up on it or broken or something. Come to find out, we never tighten the shocks back up. When I travel with the car, I loosen everything up so it doesn't wear the valving out. And we got to the track, did a bunch of things. I never even thought about tightening them back up, and so it was just bouncing all the way down the track, full loose extension and compression. So got that fixed. That's an easy one, and we'll go back up second. I think tomorrow actually starts qualifying. That was just a test pass, so we'll go up and see what she'll rip off, turn the wick up a little bit. But now we really don't know where the rear suspension's at because it was full loose. So
Just put her in the factory settings.
yeah, we'll put it back at the base settings, and it should go right down Broadway. So
Tune up from when you went 727.
that was a 727 tune-up. Yeah, I know exactly where it's at. So
There you go.
that's what we'll put in her, and that's what we'll send her with. But we're gonna get a little bit after the 60 foot and put a little bit more boost in a little bit more sooner, because it was only a 120 60 foot, and we should be able to go like 110, 109 maybe with this new combo. So we'll give that a shot and see how she takes it. All right, guys, round one of qualifying's coming. Just loaded a new boost control tune in it, so hopefully that'll spice it up, get the 60 foot a little faster, which will in turn make everything faster. So we're gonna start chipping away at it and get closer to the bottom 7s where we want to be. I guess we're kind of already there, but get closer to the 6, I should say.
Both of these cars.
Dude, I didn't know you ran that much oil.
And this is their
See,
first.
doesn't burn 3 gallons on a pass, but all 3 gallons are gone.
They made it there. That's a little hard to run on. I bet the pistons were slapping oil on the bottom. You get her fixed?
I got to find out. I didn't want to run it on that oil.
Ah, fair.
Fresh oil.
That's a fair move. All right.
First round to make sure the car's right. I
Yep.
got all day to get in there.
Yeah. And tomorrow's qualifying too, so
3 rounds tomorrow.
3 rounds. We got plenty of time.
More legs, sign.
In 3 rounds, so we got 4 rounds left. Maybe we can make both Novas stop wheeling if we're lucky.
Yeah, I got hop and cocaine in a parking lot.
All right, Jack Stand Jimmy's getting ready for next round. All right, guys, desperate times call for desperate measures. Jack Stand's car, big wheelie car, big wheelie car. We don't have travel limiters on it because he kind of built it in a time crunch and just kind of overlooked it. So we're using a ratchet strap. So what we're doing is you measure your starting height, and then jack it up till the wheel spins, and then measure the height at the same point once the wheel starts to spin. So we'll see if this works. What's that? That'd be fun.
That last time when I just tried to go over the car, I had.
Oh, it did?
But I can always add preload the shocks or not.
Yeah, add some compression or whatever.
Add some compression to the shock.
Cool. That'll do.
Definitely help.
As long as this thing don't slide back and forth, we'll be good.
It didn't slide at all there, so I think we should be all right.
Yep. Sweet. Got to do some wholesale changes to make sure she don't do big wheelies, because that don't make you go fast.
Wheelies are for good pictures, but you don't go fast. You don't
And
go crazy.
we both have good pictures of our Novas doing wheelies this weekend, so now it's time to.
Portfolio of 400 pictures.
Yeah. So now it's time to go fast.
Whoa, Dougie, making all the right noises. .731 with a wheelie.
Alright guys, yesterday, one qualifier only, we did the wheelie. Today it is Saturday, we get probably 2 qualifiers. They're saying 3, but the way things are going, probably 2. So we're warming the cars up. James and I actually found some we found about 15 pounds of lead. So we just hung that on the front of the Nova. Hopefully that'll be enough to offset what's going on. We actually did drain about 2 gallons of fuel out of the pump gas tank, so that's a pretty good swing front to back. So if that works, we'll be on to something. Hopefully we can start getting after it on the 60 foot a little bit harder, and we'll see where it goes from there. I know we got some stiff competition, so we can't let up or let off the gas right now. So let's see what's going on. Dang. 1st gen and 3rd gen Novas. Looking pretty. Dang it. I hate wheelies. So sick of wheelies. Thought we did everything we could. Just apparently spiced up a little bit. Alright guys, another wheelie. I don't know what we're going to do with this thing, but we need to make some changes. I really thought we'd be done with it after we made all the changes before this weekend, but turns out we didn't. So I'm going to go back, regroup, maybe change the tune up a little bit, settle her down, and because we got to be able to race this thing. It's not all about going numbers, so we'll see what she got. So our changes on the last round went completely backwards of what we were trying to do. We hung weight on it. We loosened the rear extension, thinking that was going to allow it to extend the rear end and plant the front end, but it didn't work that way. Sometimes things are backwards and upside down and every which way, especially with the new combo like we have. So we loosened the front end back up, and we put the slower ramp rate boost controller tune up in it and a few other things. So hopefully we make a good 730, 720 something pass. But we're coming up on the last round of qualifying, so we need to get a good solid start for round 1. So we'll see how that goes. Alright guys, so that didn't really quite go as planned. We did get it back on track. It didn't wheelie. It went a 115 60 foot, but then we got out a little bit ways and it just took a hard turn. So I'm gonna check it over. I don't know if it broke an anti-roll bar or something like that. The car's been going gradually more and more right all weekend, even though I've been putting preload in it. So something's wrong with the anti-roll bar or something like that. So I need to give it a good inspection. Can't be going sideways, can't be having it drive right. That's just not good or safe or any of that stuff. So I'm gonna check that out. Ruby just broke, so they're pushing her up. As you saw in this video, he did a big wheelie, crashed down, knocked the oil pan off of it. So Ruby's out. I think James did get in with a 812, and then the Nova's solidly in from Thursday night when we went 731 at 190. So, or was it Friday morning? I can't remember. Anyways, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow's eliminations, and hopefully we can get our act together and make some solid A to B passes. Very unlike the Nova to not be doing A to B passes and just being a solid cruiser. So we got to get it back on track. All right, guys, welcome back. It's race day. We are paired up with our customer in his 68 Chevelle this morning. So it's going to be an interesting first round. He's a few tenths slower so far than I am. I think we got the car moving, steering, whatever, right issue fixed. So we got it to leave and not do a wheelie. We got the steering issue, I think, fixed. So should be a good first round. And then hopefully from there we can start chipping away at our ET because we're going to need it. Number one qualifier is 683. Number two is 697, I believe. So we're quite a bit off of that. So we're going to pull some tricks out of the hat so that we can run up against those guys if we start getting down the ladder. So here we go. Wish us some luck. All right, guys, we got paired up next to this beautiful 68 Chevelle. It's a 388 LS with a 98 millimeter Garrett. No slouch. Well, guys, I was sleeping on a tree and I never caught him, so you know, it's cool to see your customers win sometimes too. So I'm glad he's moving on to the second round. I wish it would have turned out different, but it is what it is. Kyle, you won a 47. I was sleeping on the tree, dude.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
That was a good pass.
Finally went down.
Things making some steam, dude. This thing is so beautiful.
Appreciate it, man.
Now go win the next round. You got a hard opponent, so you better wick it up a little bit. See ya, dude. So guys, our plague of the car darting to the right continues. I don't know what it is. This thing has been the straightest, smoothest driving car ever. And if you watch in a video, it just picks the tires up and goes to the right, or I'm assuming that's what it was doing last night. We thought we had it fixed by making a Caltrack bar changement, or a Caltrack bar change. Basically, it seemed like it was shifted in the car, but that same pass, it did the same exact thing as it did last night. So obviously I had to pedal it. I went a 750. You know, this thing goes 730s like a bracket car, so it's a tough break, but that's racing, you know. That's why they call it racing, not winning. Like I said, I'd rather lose to a customer than lose to nobody. I don't know. So I guess that's the problem with bringing a car out that you change a lot of stuff on, is you just don't know about it, and you can only do so much at the track. And unfortunately this weekend we got 4 test passes. So, you know, you don't have a lot of time to change and make adjustments and try things and all that stuff. So we'll move back to the pits. We'll help Garrett, we'll help James, and go from there. That's all we can do. Dude, what happened with this thing?
Pulled the chute and lifted the rear end off the ground. I think maybe there was like a crosswind or something. And
you pulled the chute a million times, right? Yeah.
Exactly.
It's a freak accident.
We watched the video and the chute it probably went 10, 15 feet above the car.
Wow.
And just yanked the rear end off the ground, and when it landed, it was a little sideways, and I corrected it, and it swapped sides a couple times, and I thought I saved it. But, I was really just trying to keep it out of Joel Grannis' lane.
Yeah.
I didn't know if he was coming or not, so cut it back, and I almost kept it off the wall, but it tagged it pretty good.
Yeah, we had like a weird headwind, I think, yesterday, didn't we? Who knows what was happening? Man, that's a tough break. But you guys obviously don't have any quit in your body, huh?
No. We went to late model racecraft last night, and they let us borrow some front spindles and brakes because I bent mine a little bit.
Holy cow.
And that's their front wheels. They're letting us borrow some front wheels.
Good people, dude.
Yeah. We couldn't find a fender, so we just had to scrap the whole front end. But,
Well, you know, you're starting to look like Leroy over here, so.
And you got me the parachute overnight, so.
That's good.
Yeah.
Is that when you needed the parachute?
So I had like I don't know, I wasn't real comfortable with the last parachute. It was getting old.
It was getting, starting to
deteriorate. I don't know if maybe there was something that was foreign about it or what that made it pull one direction or another, but yeah, after that passed, we put a brand new chute on it.
Man, you're wild, dude. I'm glad to see you back out. This is awesome. Man. Good luck. This was, what, number 2 qualifier or something
Number
like
2.
that?
Yep.
All right, man. You got it. Go do it. Yeah, 774. 184. Solid map.
Holding it down.
Solid rip.
So, James,
Yeah, a little bit, but
the droplet. Apparently,
Still got it done.
I don't think it goes on the 2-step long enough.
Trail behind the car.
Yeah.
Want to go to 60?
I like 124, so I'm kind of slowed down to 60. I think we need to throw a little RPM at it. Try that.
The track's there. It's only going to get better now.
It's like working good, but we're gonna need it for the next guy. I think went a 7.
He just went a 757 driving it all over the track.
757, but he already went a 7.4. Or 7.3 is
745.
So he's like 2 tenths faster than us. We're just gonna have to try some. We're gonna turn him up. Full smoke, he's going.
You got to bring it, dude.